older riders or OG riders are like assholes to newer riders.
Leave me in the dark with a hole for a heart, as low as I can get, burn the bridge with the stench out. Leave me in the dark.
What's good, people? Out here today on old Galvino's Grom. So I want to ride, but I don't like riding my 600 alone, especially not at the lot. We're just going to get a little bit of gas right now, throw in it, gotta have a little bit of Grom fun, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I'm just chilling today. Oh yeah, we get to give out a cheap gas today. Nice. And use a regular tank to fill up. That's super nice.
Stanley says to take looks out of the equation. Instead of asking yourself,
oh damn, it's not working today. I was about to say a little life hack for y'all when you go to a gas pump and the speaker's way too loud. Oh, it might be because it was processing me hanging it back up. But yeah, if you roll up to one of these gas stations and it's being super loud, like, you can, on the right hand side, second button down, and it's a invisible mute button. I think I'm gonna start a little series kind of based around helping newer stunt riders, you kind of find their way in the scene, because there's been a lot of stuff lately that's showing me that there's just no real leadership, like showing, like, not even leadership, just like, I guess you could call it like older brotherlyhood, whatever, like just a way to show motherfuckers like how to get into this and like act accordingly. Basically, somebody teach these young kids the ropes, man. You know, to be fair, I'm not really well known or nothing, but I've been around a while. Yeah, I don't stir up no drama. I got all my ducks in a row, if you will, when I go out of town. Even in my own town, I try to keep everything kosher. I think I'm gonna start a little series based around that. So I'm gonna preface that series with, you know, just talking about something that, you know, I've had a few conversations with some older riders and some older stunters, and just people that have been around a little bit longer than me, and people that have been around about the same amount of time as me. And it seems to be, and it's something I can relate to, and I feel like anybody that's been around can relate to. And that's, you know, the reason that it seems like a lot of like older riders or OG riders are like kind of assholes to newer riders. And it's not that older riders are trying to be fucking dicks or trying to be an asshole. It's just, you have to show that you're going to be around a while. And that's the common consensus I get from like some of these dudes in the scene. They're considered like almost assholes because they're not like super friendly and outgoing or whatever, when behind closed doors, like, they're like some of the nicest motherfuckers you can know. But a lot of it has to do with whether you're new to stunt riding or not. You'll notice a lot of come and go. And what I mean by that is there's people out here that just like, they kind of show up one time, maybe two times through the lot. Maybe they fall, maybe they just realize how expensive this shit is getting into it. But they come around once or twice, they ask you a million questions, you end up spending entire lot days with them. Maybe you like even, you float them a couple parts, float them some labor on a bike, like helping their shit get built. And it's just, you know, 1 or 2, 3 maybe lot days later, they're nowhere to be found. You can't get up with them, they've sold their bike, they don't come out anymore, whatever the situation might be, but they just stop showing up. And it kind of leaves you sitting there with like kind of a fucking thorn in your ass, like, damn bro, I did all this to help you get into this shit, and I mean, I do all this to help you get started in this, you know, this hobby you say you want to do, and in this sport, and then you just kind of, you realize the shit ain't sweet starting out, and you just kind of fucking hightail it. And there's a lot of that goes on, man. I'd say for every dude that gets in and stays in, there's probably 10 guys that get in and ride, you know, maybe a year, and then just you never hear from them anymore. And it's really frustrating when you like put a lot of effort into people just to see it, nothing come of it. So that's a big reason why a lot of older dudes that have been around a while are a little standoffish. Because like, why will I waste, you know, my energy teaching you something that you don't even have, you know, the determination yourself to learn, and show that you're gonna keep coming out and being consistent with it. That's the sour shit out of the way. The good shit is, if you really want to get in this shit and you like want a fucking old head to kind of take you under his wing and teach you, all of us will. You're like, but like I said, there's dues to be paid. You have to come around, show that you're a normal face. A lot of the shit that you might see online that you think is the coolest shit ever, it's earned, man. Blood, sweat, tears, money, frustration, hours and hours and days and lots and on the street learning shit. It's almost an insult for people to think they can just walk in, buy a $3,000 Grom, put $500 worth of parts on it and say, oh, I'm a stunner now. And that's something I've learned in like the past year or so, man. Is this not, it ain't about being standoffish, it's just about valuing your own time. I'm trying to stay somewhat quiet because I think they're still in school. I see somebody down here with the dogs. Yeah. If you want to come into this scene or something, I'd say look at someone like Gavin, the guy that owns this Grom, or Garrett, somebody that's only been in it like maybe 2-3 years. It's no surprise to see them roll up to my city. It's no surprise to see them in St. Louis with the boys, like they're such regular faces that, and they have been since day one. That's the thing, is since day one they've become such regular faces that it's almost surprising to have something go on and not see one of them there. That's the best advice I can give to young stunners coming out, is find you a mentor, but don't expect to like just show up to a lot one day, pick out the dude that's doing the sickest shit and expect him to spend his whole day with you. Yeah, there's a good chance he might, but there's also a good chance he might not. He might just like give you a quick like 5-minute pointer and then let you go on your way. And Wesley's a perfect example. I met Wesley a year and a half ago maybe, and when I moved to Fayetteville last year, dude could barely wheelie. But a dude wants nothing more than to learn to stunt ride. And I've seen this kid eat the pavement so many times, and just see him get frustrated to the point of like almost tears, just trying to learn like how to like just do a basic wheelie and get the balance point. And now here we are a year later, like making me look like a worm, and I'm the one that taught him. But yeah, we'll keep it short and sweet today, guys. That's lesson number 1. Get yourself a mentor, but don't expect to find one overnight. You gotta keep going out, keep meeting people. That's the best advice I can give someone. For now, I'm just gonna hoot around for a little bit. No foot down, no foot down. That is one thing I really like about the Groms. They're just good for getting out and clearing your head. Just got it. Let's go. Trash. Get your trash here. Trash stoppings, get your trash stoppings in. There we go. And I fucked it up. I think that's gonna wrap this one up. Y'all take it easy. See you in the next one. Peace.